Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to start. We are going to discuss about the accounts. Introduction of accounting. So, in today's class, we are going to discuss about what is accounts, process of accounting, system of accounting. It means the whole basic of accounts. So now, first of all, what is accounts? Accounts is nothing, just a business language. Business language is when we like any languages we use for like Hindi language or English language. So accounts is used in a business. That's why it is known as a business language. So accounts is nothing, just a systematic process of recording whatever the transaction has been done by us day-to-day transaction. Now the question is, what is transaction? So transaction is any event which includes money. That is called transactions. Let's say we come here by foot, so that is only an event, not a transaction. But when we come here by auto and we give money to the auto driver, so that's become transactions. So when event plus money both are included, that is known as transactions. So transactions are recorded in the books of account, that is called the process of accounting. So in books we recording the transactions, that is called as books of accounts. So the first process is to record the business transactions, that is known as journal journal entries. Second is that after recording the transactions, we classify the transactions, each and every transactions, each and every accounts we classify, that is known as ledger. After classifying, we summarize all the accounts, debit or credit, we summarize it, that is known as trial balance. And final process is called as final accounts, which is known as two parts, trading and profit and loss account, and last one is balance sheet. So by preparing trading account, we got gross profit or gross loss. It means it includes sales and purchase during a period of time, as well as direct expenses, which includes in the production of any product. Next one is in profit and loss. We got net profit and net loss after all the expenses, after deducting all the expenses from the gross profit, and after that we prepare balance sheet, the which shows that our business is going on in a sound mind or not. Our business how our business is going on. It means the financial status of the business is shown by balance sheet. Does it? So process of accounting is four process mainly: general, ledger, trial balance, and final account. So these all are the process of accounting. So the definition is proper definitions. Accounting is a systematic process of recording, classifying, summarizing, and analyzing of the business transactions, that is day-to-day transactions which happen in business. That's it. So event plus money is transactions. Now nature of transactions. So nature of transactions include three things. That is, either we would purchase goods cash by giving cash, or on credit, or on cash and credit both. That's it. So nature of transaction are about three types: cash transactions, credit transactions, and cash and credit transactions. Let's say example, we go to any shop and purchase goods and we give total cash, full and final settlement. That comes under cash transactions. So here we don't need to record name and address of the person because full settlement in cash. Okay. Next one is credit transactions. So when let's say example we just go into any shop and purchase any goods and just we tell to the shopkeeper, we say to the shopkeeper that I will give you money later on. I will not give you money right now. I will give you money later on. That is known as credit transactions. And here we need to record the name and address of the person so that we can contact that particular person further and collect money from that particular person. That's it. Next one is cash and credit. It means if both are included. Let's say we purchase goods of this 20,000, so 5,000 I pay just at the moment and less 50,000. I say I will give you later on. So here cash and credit both are included. Since credit are included here, that's why here also we need to record name and address of the particular person. That's it. So nature of transactions are of three types: cash, credit, cash and credit. Now system of accounting. Basically, in the very beginning, our system was single entry system. It means the shopkeepers we need only how much cash we paid or how much cash we received. So that was only single entry system. There were no effects of two accounts. That's it. But right now, our accounting system is working on double entry system, and double entry system works on dual aspect concept. Dual aspect concept. So there are various rules and principles and concept in accounting, which is known as GAP. Okay? General accepted accounting principles. Let's say there is a principle of separate entity concept, which tells us if business owner and business both should be separate from each other. The property of the business and property of the business owner both should not be collapsed at any cost. As if we have to find out net profit and net loss of the business, so we should separate their accounting should be maintained separately of business and business owner, because we know that there is a person business owner and there is a person. So business the different PAN cards, Aadhaar card, business owner, business also have a PAN card. So according to the accounting terms, in accounting terms and in commercial terms, business firm is a different person, business owner is a different person. So concept tells us we don't need to collapse the asset and property of the business with asset and property of the business owner. That's it. So one more concept is dual asset concept. According to this concept, our accounting works on double entry system. It means each and every transactions are recorded at two places. Each and every transactions are recorded at two sites, and each and every transactions will have two effects. And that particular two sites, two places, and two effects are known as debitor and creditor, which is also known as debit and credit, and in short form DR and CR. So this credit is a different thing. When we purchase goods and money is paid later on, so that is known as credit. Here the meaning of credit is different, but here the meaning of credit is different. Okay. So this is the name of two sides, debit and credit, and this works on T format. T format in which left hand side is called debit and right hand side is called credit. So debit and credit is nothing. What is debit and credit? So debit and credit is the name of two sites, name of two places, name of two effects, where accounting transactions are recorded according to the dual aspect concept or according to the double entry system. So this is the system of accounting, and we work on double entry system. So debit and credit. Clear? Now next part is types of account. All the accounting, all accounts, whatever we are maintained, the accounts are maintained. There are three types of accounting. First one is personal account. By the name, personal account. It means personal is comes from person. Personal comes from person. So we are talking about here person. So any person accounts, Ram account, Sam account, Mohan account, Piyush account, whatever is there, all related to the personal accounts. So in personal account, again there are subtypes, that is natural person, artificial person, and person representative. So natural person is what? Natural person, it means gifted by what? Gifted by nature. That account which is gifted by nature. So gifted by nature what? We are human beings, and we are human beings, all are gifted by the nature. Human beings are not man-made. If there is man-made, it becomes robot. That's it. So human beings or any names account comes under which account? Natural personal account. That's it. So Ram account, Sam account, Mohan account, Sita account, Geeta account, all comes under natural personal account. Second one is artificial. Artificial is what? Man-made. Man-made, which is made by human beings, which is not gifted by nature, which is not gifted by God. So Artificial person account, like any company's account. Company are made by the human beings. Company is a type of artificial person account. So any company account, any bank account, either SBI bank, Bank of Baroda account, whatever is there, all banks account comes under the artificial person account. Next one is any partnership firm, any club, Patliputra club is also known as artificial person account. That's it. Any cooperative society. So whatever organization which is created by human beings and which has a different PAN card is known as artificial personal account, or according to the separate entity concept, our business and firms are a different person, business owner is a different person. That's why both the asset and property of both should not be collapsed with each other. So it is very necessary to find the net profit and net loss of any business, to find out how business is going on in a sound mind or not. We need to record separately business owners account and business account. Is it? So artificial person account. Last one is person representative. We will discuss it on later on after nominal account. So just bear with me. Is it? Next one is real account. Real account, again tangible and intangible. Real account which has a physical existence, which has a shape, is it? If there is a physical existence of any accounts, that comes as a tangible real account, which we can see, which we can touch. Intangibles, which we cannot see, we cannot touch, but it likes a property of the business. So all the asset and property comes under real account. So any furnitures, table, chair, computers, vehicles, all comes under the tangibles. And goodwill, like goodwill is the reputation of the company in the market. Goodwill is not only the reputation of the company but reputation of the person in the market. Let's say partnership firm, there is a person A and B, and if B's reputation is bad in the market, so that particular partnership firm will not run thoroughly. Is it? So reputation of the company as well as reputation of the person in any business, in any partnership firm is known as goodwill. So goodwill we cannot touch, goodwill we cannot see. There is no physical shape of any of goodwill. That's why it comes under intangible. Next one is, next example of intangible asset are patent, copyright, patent right. Okay, so these all are comes under real account but intangible. So real account are of two types, tangible and intangible. Last one is nominal account. Nominal is what? Nominal, there is no physical existence of this type of accounts. It shows only the reason of the accounts, reason of the transactions. It shows why transaction happened. Let's say example, rent. We give rent every month to the landlord. There is no physical shape of rent. Rent is not also not a property. So when we take cash to the landlord, so we discussed about the cash transaction. No need to record name and address of the person. So cash has been given to the landlord. Now cash goes to the landlord. So why we pay cash? We pay cash for rent. So that particular accounts become a nominal account which shows only the reason behind the transactions. There is no physical existence of this type of accounts on earth. Is it? So it shows only the reason why it happens. Let's rent. Next example is like a salary. We give salary to the employee. So there is no need to record name and address of the employee. So when we pay cash, so why we pay cash? We pay cash for the salary. Again, it shows us the reason behind the transactions. That's why it comes under a nominal account. So any rent account, salary account, commission account, whatever is there, all comes under nominal account. Now come to the part of person representative. Person representative is that particular account which actually not a person but represent the person. That account which represent the person is known as personal representative account. It means that account which represent the person is not actually a person like natural or artificial. Like there are 9 words here I have written, that is due, outstanding, accrued. Like prepaid, advance, allowable, payable, and receivable. If these 9 words are used as suffix or or prefix, suffix after the words, prefix before the words, so that particular accounts become a nominal account. Let's say rent is a nominal account. When we add it rent outstanding, it becomes person representative account, because rent and outstanding shows outstanding means there is a due amount, and if we have to pay, there is meaning of outstanding is that the service has been done, but amount has not been paid yet. Is it? So we have to pay rent to the landlord, but still we have not paid month of August. Now September is going on. So that particular account become a outstanding rent. Or when it converts into the outstanding rent, so from nominal account it becomes person representative, because rent outstanding shows a landlord. It shows a landlord. Rent basically we give rent to the landlord, so it shows a landlord, and landlord is a person, and that's why it represents a person. It is known as person representative. Is it? Okay. So these 9 words is used as suffix or prefix. Let's commission outstanding. Advance means we have paid the money, but service has not been done yet. Like we paid money in advance for rent in month of September for October. So we have already paid for October month, but yet the service has not been done. So that's why it is known as prepaid, already paid. Here, so it also becomes a person representative account. Let's say example of advance salary, advance commission, as a advance rent. So now come to the part of golden rule. Person, let's say person, either person receive the money or give the money. When person receive the money, that is, it will be debit. Person, the receiver, when person receive the money or anything else, that's debit, money or goods, whatever is there. And when person gives something, it is credit. So debit and credit, we already discussed about the in double entry system. Debit and credit is the name of two sides and two effects where accounting transaction has been done.